Hello. Hello and welcome to In the Kitchen with Mary Mac. We're on week 2 of our vanilla experiment. So here's bottle 1 from last week. You remember we did not cut the beans at all. We have a lovely amber colored vanilla so far. I have to shake it every day or try to remember to shake it every day. But it's only been 7 days and we have that nice color. Okay. Now, this is going to be bottle 2, and we're going to cut the beans this week. We're going to split them lengthwise, which is often advised in the vanilla instructions that I have found. I'm learning a lot about vanilla as we go along through this, mainly because everyone's saying, hey, I do this or I do that. So if you look in the comments on last week's video, you get a lot of really good tips. But we're still going to go along and try different things so that we can more accurately advise you on what to do. These are really nice vanilla beans, which I got from vanillaproductsusa.com through Amazon, and they come pretty quick. So these ones actually arrived today. I didn't have to do anything with them. So, so far in my money-saving vanilla efforts, I've spent $86 to save $35, but in the end, I'm going to have a lot of vanilla. So some of you watching might receive gifts, lovely gifts of vanilla in the fall to use for your Christmas baking. Won't that be nice? See? It all pans out in the end. And also, I'll have vanilla probably for the rest of my life. So this is going to work really well. The next one we're going to try, we're using the Nikolai vodka again. We're going to split the beans. Now, based on what I see next week, I want to try using white rum to make some vanilla, because one of my comments on the video last week said that they use rum and it comes out really good. So we're going to try that, and we're also going to try a local bourbon from McLaughlin Distilleries, and we're going to get a bottle of that and give that a try, because vanilla made with bourbon has a different flavor to it. It gives everything you bake this subtle bourbon taste to it. It's really good bourbon vanilla. So I thought that might be a fun thing to make too. But here we are, week 2, have our beautiful vanilla beans, and these are grade A Madagascar beans, which one of the things I read was don't bother trying to split a bean if it's not a grade A bean, because they're so thin that it's really hard to get a knife through, which you can see how that is pretty thin at the top, so or bottom. I'm not sure which is the top or bottom. I would assume that, but we're gonna try and split them. This could get really exciting because I could cut myself, so there's a fun part too. Oh, this isn't too bad. They're not hard to split at all. I did sharpen my knife before I started. Look at that. And there's our vanilla bean split. I'm going to leave the top attached because I did read that that's what you're supposed to do. So I'm trying to actually follow instructions for once in my life, which some of you know is not my strong suit. So there we go. These things feel kind of like oily. Boy, they smell so strong when you cut them. Man alive. They make a terrible sound also. Ha! Oh my. Okay, these are really nice beans. This company, I believe, is in Doylestown, PA. And they seem to be about price-wise. They're about the best price that I found for the quality of beans that you'll get and the size, because a lot of the beans are not nice like this. And I was also told not to use the Mexican vanilla because it's just not as, it's just not that vanilla that you're used to the flavor of from, you know, whatever you buy commercially. So, okay, here's our last bean. Dun, dun, dun. Get in the jar. Okay, now we're going to use our $8 and some cent Nikolai vodka. in an effort to save money. I'm going to have hundreds of dollars into this by the time I'm done. But by golly, I'm going to be wealthy in vanilla. Look, this is turning brown already. Oh my gosh. Okay, this could be it right here. The bean splitting could be the thing. Now these beans are a lot taller than the ones from last week. See how high I had to put the vanilla to cover them? So, wow, that's interesting. Okay, I've labeled this bottle number 2 already, although I think I would be able to tell, you know, just looking at the beans. My handy dandy jar. Oh, yeah. All right, now this is really on the street. Street value of this vanilla here would probably be about $70 a bottle. So if I was dealing this vanilla, I should be able to make bank. You know. There we go. Bottle number 1 and bottle number 2. So we'll see how they look next week on our next installment of Make Your Own Vanilla and Save Money. Thank you very much for watching if you did.